We got. Let's see what's going on. All right, guys, welcome to the live. As I promised, we got a live. Welcome to the kitchen, the remodeled kitchen. We're almost there. We got countertops to do. We got flooring to do. And we got some trim to do. But yeah, other than that, I'm going to give you obviously a rundown of what the. Let me see here. Check the. Yeah, well, Wi-Fi. Tell me, somebody give me some report whether the audio is good. Is the audio good, and is the sound good? Or audio and the video, is it good? Hey, Eli, what's up? Trent, what's going on? Josh the Goat, what's good? Sounds good. Great. Hey, Rebecca, what's going on? Yep, loud and clear. Good deal, good deal. Sam White, what's up? Hello to Wisconsin. Video's good. Okay, good, good. All right, yeah, we had this is long overdue as normal, and I'm gonna get rid of the question as it is right now. Where's Andy Poole? There's Andy Poole, the Iceman, in his long absence. In his long absence. Let's see. Nope, not a new house. This is literally the kitchen that you guys were used to seeing. The wall right here. Let's see here if I can. Right here, where see this little brick concrete right here. This little section right here behind this. That's where the wall used to be, and then the. That's all addition, and in a few minutes here, I'll give you guys a little tour of what we got going on. So, yeah, it's. I appreciate that, Dana. Nick. I don't know if we'll get out to Minnesota or not. We'll see. I appreciate that. Renovations are looking good. I got them up. I got them up here on there. It's working okay. They disappear now when they pop up. So you shouldn't eat your house. No, definitely. I haven't been eating the house. Come to Alabama. I don't know if there's anything going on in Alabama. We might come down that way. I appreciate that. Thanks. Yep, we're getting there. Hey, man, I appreciate that. You didn't have to do that, but you appreciate the super chat. Do a smoky burnout. Actually, me and Mr. Poole were talking about that earlier. We said maybe we should have just done like burnouts for an hour. That might have made for a good live. But we're only like 2.5 minutes into this thing, and I'm already going to tell you we talked about maybe doing some sort of record or having a little bit of fun with some eating. And as you can see behind us here, if you look right there, there's some hot dog buns. Now, why are there hot dog buns? It's because we're going to do a little hot dog run in honor of the Nathans being an MLE. We're going to do some hot dogs. Now, me and Mr. Poole were going to do them. I conned him into it, kind of. I didn't really con him. I was like, hey, you're doing hot dogs. But we haven't done a hot dog run in, what do you think? Probably a couple years? It's been a couple years. Okay, so just to put this out there, it's been a couple years we haven't done a hot dog run because they're always like, oh, when are you going to do Nathan's? You guys should do Nathan's. You'd be the best at doing Nathan's, you know? Well, yes and no. It's kind of one of them things. Oh, let me get the... I had to turn the Do Not Disturb on, so I didn't get any messages. Because Kirk Bruner, if you're watching my live, you just sent me a Snapchat. But let's see here. I appreciate that, Jeff. You're more than welcome. So anyways, back to the whole hot dog thing. Me and Mr. Poole, we got 72 back there, and we're going to see if we can finish them. We're going to give ourselves 10 minutes, see how many we can do. Because you guys are always like, oh, you guys should do Nathan. You guys are awesome. You guys could kill it. You guys could beat Joey Chestnut, which that's not going to happen. But anyways, so we do have that. We thought that would be fun to do, so... I think it's delayed. Does it seem like the video is choppy? Somebody tell me if the video is choppy. It looks choppy on this. Does it look choppy over here? Or is it running pretty smooth? It seems like it's running smooth. Yeah, it seems like it's running pretty smooth. We got about 96 people in here. It's choppy. Kind of choppy. Maybe do away with you running your stream on that. Maybe it shouldn't be though. It should be running super smooth. It's a little choppy, it says. I wonder why the Wi-Fi would be running slow. Upload speed should be, let's see here. I don't know if I can't change it in any way, I don't think. I don't know. Good quality, but choppy. Why is there a Dexter's tarp? What do you mean Dexter's tarp? What does that mean? What's a Dexter's tarp?
Dexter, like the show, like serial killer.
Oh.
Puts a tarp down.
Tarp down? I don't know. Never watched it. Dexter. Never saw it. Can't really help you. I don't really know what Dexter is. No, I don't think there's any Dexter tarp back there, is there?
I mean, there's
on the floor, but I haven't shown you the floor back there. We're all set up back there to do hot dogs because we haven't done hot dogs. So, like I said, we're going to have a little bit of fun with that here in a few minutes. So, Molly is probably at work. She lives 4 hours away, and I think she works tonight. So I would say she's probably at work. How long do you boil the hot dogs? Until they're warm. We don't want them. We don't want them splitting open, and getting all blowed up. What's that? We don't want to get them all blowed up. So, yeah, I don't know. Trying to see. I think I just paid $1. They were 3 for $4, so $1.25. $1. What is that? $1.45, something like that a piece. Somebody says, Andy, you're supposed to smile. Stop looking like somebody pissing your cornflakes. The Iceman. Hello to the UK. Hope you guys are doing well over there. All is doing well. I'm going to give you a little bit of a update here. Giant Foods is coming back, I promise you. Let's see here. Trying to think here. Hello, Jay. What's up? What's up, Killer? Jaws, what's going on? Dana, how's it going? I appreciate that. Giant Foods is coming back. Yes. Like I said, the biggest thing with Giant Foods was the kitchen was completely torn apart. I got like maybe a few weeks left to finish this place up, and then it ended up turning into a gigantic job because it ended up being basically like a full gut, and I ended up redoing all the electrical, all the plumbing, all the drywall, everything restudded, new cabinets, the whole deal. So it ended up being a little bit more involved than we had originally anticipated. But I appreciate that. Hit that like button. Yeah, dude, you should hit the like button. Dan, what was your total weight loss? My total weight loss overall from the highest to the lowest was about 215 pounds. I look like a carpenter. I don't know about that. I do paint and body for a living on cars, so. Would you ever do a carbo cutie with your daughter again down the road? I mean, potentially, if she would want to. She doesn't really have the time really now because she has a newborn, so it takes up a lot of her time. I am a grandfather now, just so you know. Iceman is ready for wieners.
It's gonna be awful.
It's gonna be awful. He's not feeling it. The Iceman. He's not really feeling it. But all right, well let me flip you guys around. I'll show you kind of show you how things went here as far as the remodel. So originally, you guys would have seen this view from when I used to record, and that joint right there, that original joint right there, would have been the back wall where the cabinets would have been. So the old kitchen would have stopped right here with this post, right here with this beam that's laminated in there, and then I did an island with an overlay and the island there is pretty huge. That's where the Giant Foods is going to take place. So like I said, this would have basically been where we would have been standing at before to record, looking out this way, and you guys would have been seeing it from this direction. So the Iceman cometh. You're right. When's Andy gonna post? Andy doesn't really necessarily post on YouTube anymore. He just kind of does some stuff for some fun, does some contests. So back here, all this portion on concrete from this post over here to the back wall here, this is all new. This is all an addition. So this is all brand new, this whole section. So the kitchen is gigantic. You can see Mr. Pool way over there. Way over there. But yeah, we got the fancy, bougie dishwasher now. And then we've got some new cabinets in. We got to paint those yet. Then there's a whole laundry room over here. Whole laundry room over here. I used all this reclaimed lumber from the house. Because this house is like 125 years old. So I reused all this reclaimed lumber over here to do this. And I got a new kitchen sink over there. And so this is all new too. This was all new. So yeah. So that's one of those things. Like I said, it's pretty big in here now. I would say it almost doubled the size of the kitchen. Pretty close to double the size. So yeah, it's pretty exciting. Like I said, we actually got some. We're doing concrete countertops in here, and I'm going to start those on Saturday. And then we got some trim and some floor. We got to put new flooring in yet. The flooring should be here Thursday, so then that'll get done. Once that's done, then we can try to finish this thing up. So. I don't know why this thing's so choppy. I don't know why it's choppy. It should be like smooth. Leslie, do I feel sick after? Sometimes. I mean, it all honestly depends on how much you eat. If you go to a max, yeah, I would say you would probably not be feeling the best. Question is the audio choppy and the video, or just the video segment? Because I guess if the audio is not too choppy, I guess we can get away with it. We're going to let it ride. Iceman. So, yeah, but so that's the basic gist of the kitchen now. And so now you're seeing what we've been up against. Yep, nice big middle. The audio is fine, but the video is choppy. Can I drop the quality down a little bit maybe, and that would, I don't know if I can do that. I don't think I can do it. I can't drop it down. No. So I feel like if I drop it down, I feel like if I try to do that in the middle, it's just the video is a little bit choppy. But yeah, it could be the quality of the video. I'm not sure. Just the video. So audio doesn't match video. Emily, I would say that's probably because the video is a little bit choppy and the audio is keeping up well. So, but anyways, late on reply, not choppy, just low frame rate. I don't know. I don't really know how to necessarily fix it. Yeah, it is a little choppy. We're watching a little bit of a replay here on Mr. Pool's phone. Seems like it is a little choppy. I don't know why that would be. I wonder if I could change that. I'd probably have to end the live and come back on, though. I would imagine, right? End the live and come back on. I don't know if that would work. We're gonna go with it the way it is. If it's choppy, it's choppy. There's nothing I'm not gonna restart it. I think you're getting the general gist of what's going on. So hopefully that, hopefully it's all right.
It doesn't look incredibly choppy.
130 people in here. So I don't know how long we're going to try to run this. So the video quality is beyond terrible. Okay, Brian. Well, I don't know what's going on with it. I don't know. Sometimes it can be the shutter angle on the camera. We're shooting in 4K. No biggie. It's fine. Hey, Chris, what's happening? Yeah, I don't know why it's so choppy. I'm not exactly sure what's going on with it. I don't know. I guess we're gonna have to roll with it. There's not much. Quality is fine. Video quality is fine. Okay, we're gonna roll with it. Back to those hot dogs. All right. Well, anyway, so I mean, So anyways, like I said, we've been just trying to get things going. I do paint and body for a living, so that's been busy. I started this kitchen remodel and um, had lots of hands in that. Mr. Pool's been pretty busy helping me out doing that too. So, plus we got, for you car nuts out there, we're gonna have a Mustang segment. I promised you I would show you my cars, and I would, so we're gonna do that. No, Jack, I'm not. I'm not doing. I'm not doing the Nathans this year. I will. I will say this: never say never. But if you ever see me on a Nathan stage, it's because I'm getting ready to retire. I will put it that way. When is Japan coming out? There is no footage from Japan because basically it was restricted where we weren't allowed to really film it. So I mean, there's like I did a donut video over there just to have some fun, and we're gonna put a montage together of things that we were allowed to show. Now the TV Tokyo for Battle of the Big Eaters that we were over there doing. That already posted over there. So now we were allowed to post that we were there and what we were there for. But we don't. I don't really have like a lot of footage per se of like the actual contests. Like I have snippets of each one of them. So we might be able to put a montage together. I know that Molly filmed some stuff. Bob filmed some stuff. I filmed some stuff, and we kind of shared our videos. So eventually I think we'll be able to put something together. Let's see. Oh, nice. 01 GT. It's a nice car. 11. It's a good year. Who was at the Battle of the Big Eaters? On the American side, it was me, Molly, and Bob. And then let's see, there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. I think 20, 15 or 20 of the Japanese eaters, and those guys are incredible. So it's been fun. No, I probably brand off one. I probably won't replace Anderson. He's irreplaceable. It's hard to believe he's been gone for 5 months already. It really is. Daniel Moore, I really appreciate that. Really appreciate that a lot. 2010, is it a Boss? I know that those were highly sought after because they had forged internals from the factory. I have a 90 convertible. They're all Fox bodies. 90 convertible, 347 stroker, full built, supercharged. I have a 91 with a Coyote swap, Gen 2. I have a 93 with a Terminator swap, 03. That car made 700 horse. It's a handful. It's fun though. It's a lot of fun, but it's wild. And then I have an 83 that I'm building into an autocross car. And then I also just acquired kind of a unicorn, an 81 T-top notchback. So that's going to be a fun one, so. Yeah, that's Super B. That'd be sweet, Thomas. Yeah, that'd be a nice car. It'd probably be, whose place is this? Nope, Dan, this is the kitchen that you're used to right here. This is just the about 3/4 remodel version of it. So, how many Mustangs in total? Strange markings, I have 5 Mustangs. But it has a glass rooftop. Yep, Ginny, it does. Yes, it does. And then Mr. Poole, he got himself a pretty sweet car too. He got himself a 350Z. It's orange. And every time I see him, I say, I'm going to get that orange one. I'm getting that orange one. Yeah, actually, I had more Mustangs at one point in time. I actually sold 2. I sold one to a good friend in Florida. What's funny is I sold an 84 SVO to my buddy Sean in Lakeland, and then what was weird was the T-top notchback that I found was in the same town that he lived in, which was weird. So he brokered the whole deal for me, went down, looked at it, told me what kind of shape it was in, and I bought that car like 2 or 2.5 weeks before I ever even saw it, which was kind of weird. I had never done that before, so. Let's see, 69 428. That's interesting. '69 is a great year though. Fastback, obviously. Do I have another spare room? Big fan. Do I have another spare room? Well, I technically would have a spare bedroom. Mr. Poole is currently living here, so he is the spare room. Not technically. I mean, I have another spare room because Kylie moved out, and got engaged and was going to get married, and then she had a baby, and so I mean, I technically have her room spare. Let's see here. You would cash in for what? I'm me. What do you mean you would cash in? Mr. Killer never goes live. Actually, I've gone live more. I think just went live not too long ago, actually, honestly. My one has a 700 horsepower block supercharged, all suspension modified. That's pretty sweet. I'd be interested to check that out. 400 horse at the crank. Nice. Gemini. We're pretty much, going to do the Q&A. How old is my daughter now? She is 21. She turned 21 in April. Kind of seeing what's going on here. We're trying to answer as many questions as I can because we're going to go ahead and get into this hot dog thing. And then obviously after the hot dog thing, pretty much that's going to be the tail end of the live. So we're trying to get as much down as we can before we do this. But eventually we're going to have to, we got 72 hot dogs and buns back there. So Mr. Bull's going to eat 50 of them.
Yeah.
50. Yeah, I don't know what's I don't know why this thing's so choppy. It's weird. It is weird. Let's see. What was your favorite challenge of all time? The Bananas Foster's French Toast Challenge at the DuBois Diner was the best challenge. I appreciate that, Chris. Thank you so much, little baby girl. I'm late. Glad I made it. What's your favorite food? My favorite food. That's a tough one. I don't know. What's my favorite drink? Diet Mountain Lightning. Favorite food? I don't know. I like a lot of things. Cereal and pizza. I don't know. There's a whole boatload of things I like. A whole boatload. A plethora. Where does mean? All right, let's see here. Will a trip to the bathroom be part of your OnlyFans? I do not have an OnlyFans, and I probably won't ever have an OnlyFans. I'm a female open track racer. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, like I said, I'd be interested in seeing that. Jump on Facebook there. Send me some pictures of your car. That'd be sweet. Colin, you are beasts. I believe I appreciate that. Of course, I should have guessed. I don't know what that means. I missed that. I must have missed the first part. If you had to eat your absolute maximum, what would you eat?
Like, what would you choose?
What would you choose to eat if you were going to eat your maximum? French toast, probably. Breakfast. Anything breakfast. How about that? How about breakfast? J Rod, I mean, we don't do this all the time. I mean, I haven't filmed a video in weeks. I really don't even remember the last video I filmed, but it's all about calories in, calories out. Switch floor redone, similar grades to your. That's actually the old floor. This is the old porcelain. I have a new vinyl laminate snap together waterproof that goes in there. Chicken fried steak at Omaha. I did that. Kendall's. Flapjacks with lots of syrup. I love syrup. I definitely have definitely love syrup. I don't know. It seems like to me that the frame rate is increasing. It looks like it's not nearly as choppy as it was. It's still a little choppy, but it's not as bad. No, KB. I did it on my own, just diet and exercise.
I would say that you have probably consumed more syrup than any other individual.
He's probably not wrong. He's probably not really that wrong. Somebody asked why I was retiring. I didn't say I was retiring. I'm saying when I retire, I'll do a Nathan's probably. Just because it's like one of the last things on the list of things that I haven't accomplished, I would have to say. Will you and Molly ever eat with Joel Henson again? Yeah, we probably will. We just we don't cross paths very often. I mean, Joel's always on the road, and I mean, it's tough because there's not really a lot. I mean, I live in Pennsylvania. Molly lives in Maryland. Joel's all over. I mean, he's naturally he's from Canada, which I did get my passport, so now I can actually go to Canada. So I mean, I wouldn't doubt if we don't get to meet up maybe sometime this summer. I would have to say maybe a weekend or something. A sweet kitties challenge. What is a sweet kitty? You know what? Funny though. The Carbo said something to me yesterday. She said, "What about a peep on a s'more?" That's intelligent. She got her one brilliant idea for the day yesterday. She said, "How about Sunday? Was it Sunday? Whatever. Mother's Day was Sunday. We had a cookout. Yeah, so Sunday. You're Kelly Scott. What is the question? I live in St. Mary's. I work at Dina's place, and we would love to create a challenge for you guys. They also close to Hershey, and they have 2 challenges there. Dina's Pizza. You guys have a challenge in St. Mary's. I did one in at Gunner's in St. Mary's. Mr. Poole did one. I did one. Molly did one there. Dana, if you want to, why don't you inbox me the information and we can put something together? That'd be great. Daniel Moore, I don't see Jeff too often. Jeff lives in Massachusetts. He's also on the MLE circuit, so I don't get to obviously see him at contests or anything like that. So I talk to Jeff on occasion, but I haven't. Basically he's in MLE. We're independent, so unless I would join MLE or Jeff would let his contract elapse and go independent, we probably won't ever see a stage together. But maybe we'll do a collab or something sometime. I know the last time we had talked about doing that. So the apple fritter sundae challenge is delicious. I mean, if you like ice cream, which it's okay. I think I have a record on that. I think I did it in 220 something, 225 or something like along that lines. Does Valium give you an appetite? I wouldn't know because I don't do drugs. 62 Galaxy, that'd be sweet. Is Andrew Poole gay? I don't think so. I don't think he likes dudes. He doesn't have a truck with the tires sticking out 10 feet, so I don't think he likes dudes. Now, if you have a truck in here and you have the tires sticking out, I recommend 1, you put the tires back under the fenders where they belong. And 2, tell me you like dudes without telling me you like dudes. Everybody has their own style. Don't get offended by that. Don't get upset by that. I'm just messing around. But seriously, put the tires back under the fenders. As a body man, the guys come in and they say, "Oh, look at my paint's all chipped up." I'm like, "Well, yeah, the tires are sticking out past the panels." "Well, yeah, but it's sweet." I'm like, "Yeah, but that's what's making the paint get chipped. The tires belong under the fenders for a reason." "Oh, can you fix it?" "Yeah, I can fix it, but here's the problem. It's going to look just like that because your tires are still sticking out." Raviolis. I did SpaghettiOs. I've done spaghetti. I've done a lot of pastas. I've never done raviolis. I will add that to the list. Giant Foods will, yes, Giant Foods returns in June. I think I posted that a while back, but yes, in June, Giant Foods makes a return. Let's see. Where is the Randy Dennis? No, we are not dating. Molly is married and lives in Maryland, which is 4 hours away. Love to see you guys. Adventures with Puss. That's that guy's name. Is that like loves to spooge? Would love to see you come to Montreal. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, like I said, we got I got my passport now, so I'll definitely be coming up that way. Andy is ready for Santa Claus to come to town. Andy is ready for the Santa Claus is Coming to Town remake. Oh, because he looks like Yukon Cornelius. Comment below if you think Mr. Poole looks like Yukon Cornelius, if you know who Yukon Cornelius even is.
Is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer?
Molly is married to Sean, her husband of like 20 years, I think. 20 years maybe. Where did you and Molly meet? We met at an eating contest. Let's see. I'm just kidding, boys. Love your channel and Giant Foods. Who's her husband? I already answered that question. No, I already answered that question. Look at the pic. It's a cat. Which pic? I'm lost. Silver and gold. Everyone thinks they know everything, but you don't. I guess. I don't know. Yes, he looks like Yukon Cornelia. Bum in his Bumble.
Bumble's bounce.
Bumble's bounce. Yeah. All right, Mr. Bull, you thinking about cooking up some weenies? Let's cook some wieners, and we're about 30 minutes into this gig. I think it's time to boil some hot dogs, put these things together, and see how we can do. See how we stack up. Now, like I said, now keep in mind, Mr. Pool and me haven't done a hot dog run in years. I'm not talking. We don't even practice. It's been years.
Into this cold, too.
The last of the hot dog runs we did would have been when we did that contest in like 21. Was that 21 we did? We did like chili dogs in Kane.
20 or 21.
20 or 21.
19 or
19. So that would have been the last of the hot dog run. So 100% Yukon Cornelius. The look on your friend's face about the sweet kitty. Yeah, we're wondering what that is. Is it something like pervy? Might be something dirty.
I have no idea.
What has been your favorite Giant Foods feast? Ooh, boy, I don't know. The giant breakfast I made for $25K. I don't know. What happened to E3? Is it? Brian, E3 is kind of it's not gone, but it's shelved because with COVID, when that all went down and all that stuff, we actually had a bunch of contests under contract, but we lost them all because festivals had closed and people weren't traveling. There was no restaurants open, so we kind of just shelved it. And we did one contest last year with it. We did Pie Up in New York, and that was an E3 event. But right now, it's just kind of it might be more of a venture like maybe after I retire from the eating side. I think that might, and a few more years, and I'm pretty much. I mean, I'll be in my mid-40s by then, and I'll probably pretty much be done with the competitive side of eating, I would say. Have you ever failed a challenge? Yes, I failed multiple challenges when I first started. Actually, a couple of years ago, I failed a pizza challenge. Mr. Pool and me showed up, and the thing was like twice the size it was supposed to be. It was freaking huge and doughy, and oh man, it was like. See, they marketed it as a 9-pound pizza challenge. Well, it ended up being 9 pounds of dough. Isn't that how it worked out? It was something like 9 pounds of dough or something. It was crazy. Yeah, so we ended up. It was crazy. I have been doing eating challenges for 6, 7, going on my 7th year. Yeah, April would have been 7 years. So Mr. Pool's like 5 or 6 deep. Funny, I'm about to have hot dogs. Well, Eric, we got 72 over there waiting for Mr. Pool. So, what's the deal? So many comments and so few likes. I know people, they're just stopping in, commenting, and running. That's what they do. That's what we do. So, let's see. What was the name of the place in Texas that you won on $3,000? That was called Badass Burrito. Badass Burritos in Saginaw. I think that's where that was. Saginaw, Texas. It was awful. Awful dry.
Massively dry.
But we did it. And here's we don't have no Anderson action anymore, but we do have Marty. We do got Marty and we got Mercedes. So Marty's still chugging along at 12 years old. Mercedes is 14. Anderson actually made it to Anderson was just under 15 when he died. So, and that's actually pretty long for a Toy Fox Terrier. Toy Foxes, they're lifespan is usually 11 to 13 years. So he get 15 years. So he had himself one heck of a run. And what's funny is, people say, "Oh, don't give dogs chocolate." No, that dog ate chocolate chip cookies like every day of his life. He loved cookies. So, and the best Oreos, vanilla, golden.
Not the best Oreos.
Well, he had to have vanilla. He wasn't allowed to have chocolate, even though he ate chocolate chips all the time. Yeah, back to when you Dana, I think it was in St. Mary's. Definitely send me a message on either Facebook or Instagram at the Killer Kennedy, and let's put something together for St. Mary's, because right now in this area, like, there's nothing anymore. It's all been used up. Let's see. I appreciate that. Yeah, they're don't get me wrong, they can be little a-holes. They are they like to do things that upset me. Neat. And this is Mercedes. She's my 14-year-old Chihuahua. So she was Anderson's little buddy. She actually looked for him for weeks. And he used to have a little bed next to my bed. He never slept in the bed. He always liked his own bed. And she actually slept right where he slept in that thing for weeks after he was gone. So, but it's one of them things I can't. I miss him, but I'm glad that I got to share 15 years with him. I mean, it was weird, initially weird in this house without him, because I never lived in this house without him, because I was in this house 15 years. I got him the same summer I moved into this house, so it was a little bit weird. What is your favorite food? Not a challenge, just your favorite food, Mr. Poole.
My favorite food.
Yeah, my favorite food's anything that deals with breakfast, like syrup.
Breakfast.
Breakfast, yeah. I like pizza. I like a thin, greasy pepperoni pizza. I mean, my favorite pizza of all time is Hawaiian, obviously, because pineapple does belong on pizza, regardless. Colleen McCartney wants to know if Andy Poole is single because she's moving to Pennsylvania. And guess what? You're in luck, Colleen, because Mr. Poole is not only single, but he's ready to mingle. He's ready to mingle. He's back here flipping his wieners. Stirring his wieners. Yeah, they're, So, yeah, Colleen, Mr. Poole will be 36.
35.
Oh, he'll be 35. He's like younger than I thought he was. New York style Hawaiian, that is fire. My ex-wife's cooking could break a dog from begging at the table. Yeah, my ex-wife in general could break anybody from wanting anything, because we're not even going to talk about that. Adventures with Puss. Can we go to Shady Maple? You, Molly, Mr. Poole, on me. I'm buying what you meet. I want to meet you guys. Yeah, I mean, are you from that area? Shady Maple? Shady Maple. I heard it's like, some people mix bag. It's like, some people say it's fire. Some people say, meh. Somebody said, go Colleen. Yeah, Mr. Poole, what do they call that? The dating game, or the dating connection. I don't know what they call that. Something. The love connection. That's what it is. The love connection. Colleen, we might have a fight. Ooh, Chrissy Rogers. Chrissy Rogers wants some Mr. Poole. Don't worry, ladies. There's plenty of man to go around. Mr. Poole is he's got 2 arms, one for each lady. One for each lady. Like this. Like, ladies. Mr. Poole says there's plenty of love to go around. The Iceman. There's a reason they call him the Iceman. Because he's calm, cool, and collected. Ooh.
Is that the reason?
I don't know if that's the reason or not. Dustin, yes, I would love to come to Wisconsin at some point in time. I've never been there, but I heard it's nice. Live stream on the Iceman on the dates. That's what you could do. You could rekindle your YouTube channel going out on dates with subscribers. Like, they have to feed him, though. I have to feed him. And I'm talking about restaurant foods, ladies, not. Well, you know what I mean. Well, I guess you could feed him that way, but I would recommend not filming that.
Not for YouTube.
I'm me. What do you mean by food challenges really take their toll on me? I don't look any older than I did before. I'm aging.
Jeez, you're old.
I'm aging. I am 40. Chrissy Rogers says she'll feed you. There you go, Mr. Poole. Makes you look older. Well, you know, I am what I am. I mean, I can comb my hair, put a hat on, look debonair. You're also seeing me dressed up like, you know, I just got done with work and I got like oil and grease and dirt and dust and stuff on me from working all day long. Change oil in my cars after work, and Shady Maple breakfast is the bomb. You know, so I don't know. People think I'm handsome. There are people that think I'm handsome. You have a great personality. I appreciate that. Happy in Hardin. It's an interesting name. She's just joking, she says. I don't know. I don't know if you were joking or not. Mr. Poole is nothing like relaxing after work with 72 hot dogs. Yeah, we're ready for some hot dogs. All right, yeah. We're 40 minutes into this thing. We're gonna go over here and we're gonna see what we got going on here. Mr. Poole's got the dogs warming up. I don't know if they're steaming yet or not, but let's check out on these things here. I would say that they're
it's like
ice cold.
You know, they're pretty cold yet.
Ice cold.
Turn it up, I guess.
We're gonna crank this thing up and we're gonna get these things ready to go. We're actually going to we got set up here. It's been a long time since I did a hot dog run, so I have no idea how this is gonna go. I have no idea at all how this is gonna go. It could be an absolute train wreck. I have no idea. That is it's gonna be very subjective because I have no idea how it's gonna go. I can't promise that it's going to be brilliant. I can't promise that it's going to be anything short of a disaster. I can't say that because I don't practice hot dogs. I don't do hot dogs. I don't practice hot dogs. We just don't.
We just
don't. So, yeah. But we do. This tells you how long it's been since we did a hot dog run. This cup has a spider on it that died. Is that like on that movie where he's like, last week we put liquid paper on a bee and it died. Name that movie in the comments. So I don't know. We're going to see what we can do here. Let me. I'm going to try to get this set up so that you can actually see the whole thing. I don't know exactly how it's going to end up going, but I'm not going to be able to obviously read the comments when we are doing this run. So I feel like that's going to be about the best it's going to get. Is that like Gillette, the best a man can get? Do you remember that? Now, if you see right here, like where we're standing, this is going to be perfect for Giant Foods because literally the island's right here, and it's going to be perfect because I actually designed this island now. And that's complete BS. I'm joking. I didn't design it for Giant Foods, but it's going to work for Giant Foods. Do you see what I'm saying?
Should.
Yeah, it's this island is actually, it went through 3 different stages. It went from small to big to gigantic. So I actually had it. Somebody got it? What is it? Step Brothers, yeah. Like black leather gloves. Security. Investors? Possibly you. Enough about the boat, Dad. Are you going to invest or not? Oh, man. I don't know. Maybe me and Mr. Poole should like transition into like sketch comedy. I think we could be pretty. I feel like we would probably offend somebody though, because our jokes get pretty funny. And I'll just say funny because they're not meant to offend people, but people get so upset nowadays over everything and anything. I feel like no matter what you say or do, people get upset for no reason. So, what do you watch on the box behind you? The TV? The TV in the box? Is that what we're talking about? Boats and O's. Andy's got you beat in the beard game. Well, see, the difference is I actually trim mine. Mr. Poe just lets his rip. I actually look at. I got the salt and pepper. Mr. Poe doesn't have the salt and pepper. I look dignified and sophisticated.
I have some white and gray.
He's got a little bit of white and gray, but he's also 6 years younger than me because he's just a kid. He's just a kid. Oh man, but yeah, his beard is pretty sweet though. Can't say that. Nacho's living into my dad's boat. Yep, you got that right. You can fill in the rest if you know what it is. But 31. Any eating tonight? Yes. Topher QZ. We are actually setting up. Let me flip it around here. We're setting it up to do a hot dog run. Look at that. I know it's really weird, but that's what we're doing because everybody's like, you guys should do hot dogs. Are you guys doing Nathan's? If I had a nickel, if I had $1 for every time somebody messaged me and said you should do Nathan's, I wouldn't even have to do Nathan's. I would make more than Joey Chestnut does in a year with just the people saying we should do Nathan's. The facts of the matter are, no matter how good you get, there is nobody that is ever going to beat Joey Chestnut at that. When you've dedicated 15 years of your life to one single thing, not taking anything away from Joey at all, because Joey is phenomenal. But he's beatable in everything else. You've clearly seen that. Jeff Esper's beating him. Darren's beating him. I don't know if has Nick ever gotten one of Nick. If you're on here or you come in here, let me know if you've ever beat Joey Chestnut. Because I can't remember if we talked about that. But anyways, long story short, it's just the facts that you're just not going to beat Joey in hot dogs. He's got it perfected. Perfected. If you literally sat here and ate Tootsie Rolls for 20 years of your life, there's nobody that could unwrap and eat a Tootsie Roll faster than you. It's like impossible. Yeah. No dunking allowed. Oh, geez. I'd dye my hair. I'd be gray. I don't know. I mean, I think gray looks dignified. It looks sophisticated. It makes you look experienced. Do you know what I'm saying? All right. If she practiced, I would imagine, at her best, you got to realize that Molly's been in this well over 10 years, so I don't know if she would want to get into that kind of shape again. But good to see you. This is my first live. We appreciate that. All right, so what we're going to do is we are going to flip this around, and we're going to prepare these hot dogs. And because we're into 47 minutes already, and I know Mr. Poole is hungry for weenies. So
They might be starting.
So they should be warm enough to eat, I would imagine. I would imagine they're going to be warm enough to eat. So now we're backing up here. I'm not going to be able to answer any questions right now because we're going to step away from this thing. Do I listen to heavy metal? Actually, my favorite heavy metal band of all time was Megadeth. Mr. Poole listens to liquid metal. He listens to liquid metal because his face likes to fall. Mr. Poole. What movie is that from? Comment in the comments. No, I didn't finish the remodel yet. We're working on that. We got countertops, flooring, and trim. And then it's all done. This was an undertaking. If I had to stage by stage, you would say, man, that's crazy. You guys went through a lot. Yes, it was a huge undertaking. All right. Let me get this set up here like that. Now let me see if it's, let me see what this looks like. So we're going to be in the frame. We are going to be in the frame. Look at that. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get this set up. What temperature water do you want, Mr. Poole? Blistering hot.
Warmish.
These are half-gallon cups. If you're ever looking for half-gallon cups, go buy this cotton candy, and the cup to the rim is a half-gallon.
To the rim, yeah.
To the brim. Not to the line. To the rim. To the brim. And we got all the plates set out here, and the plates are going to have 5 on it, like traditional Nathan's contest would be. Oh boy, that one might be a little hot. I got to try to get this set up here. Alright, so, anyways, tell you how long it's been since we did a hot dog run, because these had dust in them. One had a dead spider on it. Oh, let me see here. I'm still up here, so let me flip this up. Saturday Night Fever. No, Saturday Night Fever was definitely not that. Agreed. Such a show off. Who's it? Who's a show off? Yeah, I can post some old pictures of me when I was heavy. I'm sure I can find some somewhere. I have a couple when I was 4 busy. 4 bills. I must need another one of those, but I don't think I have any. I think those are all the ones I have. Somebody said such a show off. Who's a show off? I'm not showing off. I'm just having some fun. General fun. General funness. Hey, from South Carolina, how are you guys? We are going to start getting these hot dogs ready to go, and we're going to do a run because we're into this live a pretty far amount, and
this thing has a whole bunch of dust.
It's got a whole bunch of dust in it, but Mr. Pool. What do we have here? How many we got? Oh, I guess we have 3 apiece. I thought we had an oddball. Oh well. We'll survive. Alright, Mr. Pool, let's do this thing. Alright. I don't know exactly how this is gonna go, as far as what we need water wise or hot dog wise or what Mr. Pool wants to be set up like. He can set up his side and I'll set up my side. I'm going to bring these weenies over and start bunning these things up. Anybody want some hot dog flavored water?
Chocolate starfish and hot dogs.
Chocolate starfish and hot dog flavored water. If you're a young kid, you have no idea what we're talking about. That's old school. Old school. Not to be confused with the movie Old School. Limp Biscuit. Yeah, you know it. Alright. Ouch. Pot is hot, brah. Alright. We are going to start doing these things. We didn't really have a choice. We had to do these as we went. There's just no way around it. You have to do it as you go. There's no way around it. It won't take long with 2 people doing it. Get these hot dogs here. Get these. Like I said, we have 72. We have 72 hot dogs, and I don't know how long it's going to take us to get through them. We're going to try. We're going to give ourselves 10 minutes to see how many we can do, and after that, we're just going to finish them because we obviously have them, so we might as well finish them. I mean, we could save them, but probably not going to be any good if we save them, right? Let's see if we can. We're going to try to rip through these as fast as we can. There really was no way to set this up before. I mean, we could have, but by the time we would have got through the live, they would have been cold. So
cold.
They would have been cold and gross, and the buns would have been dried out and stuff. So we decided to just do it as we went, which we thought was a good idea. So really can't necessarily complain about that. Nobody wants to eat cold hot dogs. Well, I don't know. It's like cold pizza. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but we definitely don't want a job with Nathan's doing this before or after the contest, during a contest, for a contest, anything. If you're commenting, I can't read them. I'm about 5 feet away from the camera, so we're just trying to get through this as quick as possible because Mr. Pool's been dreaming about eating hot dogs all day long. He actually has, and he came home, and I said to him, hey, you want to do a hot dog run with me tonight on the live? And he's like, oh, that sounds awful. I'm like, all right, so you're in. And he's like, yeah, I guess. So went to waste. We spent $20, and here we are. We're eating hot dogs.
I want to say the last time I did a hot dog run was like August 19.
I'm going to say it's been 3 years at least since we did any type of competitive hot dog eating. So this could be a complete disaster. It may not be. We may surprise ourselves. I don't know. I don't know how this is going to go. But anybody that does Nathan's or has done a Nathan's or anything, you might enjoy this. This might be the most fun you've ever had watching us do this because, like I said, I'm hoping Nick or Mickey or somebody jumps in this live because Nick just did a qualifier. Congratulations to Nick for qualifying for Nathan's. We literally, I tried to watch a little bit of it. I was actually driving when he was doing his qualifier, but he did 44 in 10 minutes. So, like I said, I don't know. We got 72 here, and we're going to eat for 10 minutes. So that means we got basically 35 on each side, and 36 technically. Like I said, I don't know exactly how it's going to go. We're going to find out. So we're just trying to get this set up as quick as possible. Because I'm sure you guys are bored already by watching us bun these wieners. Wiener in our buns. Wiener in our buns. Getting the wieners and the buns and the hot dogs and this, but anyways. It has been a long time since either of us have done this. So keep in mind, we don't practice, we haven't stretched for a contest, we haven't prepared for a contest, we haven't competitively eaten hot dogs in years. And I say years, that's not an exaggeration. That is an actual measurement of time. Years. So, anyways. How come we had so many hot dogs and so many little buns? We're missing a bag?
How many points you got there?
We should have been missing, right? They were 8s, and I bought 8 hot dogs.
How many wiener you got?
So 8 left. Oh, there we go. I was gonna say, I knew I didn't have that goofed up that bad. There's 8 left in there. Woo! 8 buns, 8 hot dogs. We're set. These buns are already massively dry.
Yeah.
I don't know why, because they're literally, we just bought them. I don't know if it's because they're like old and they needed replaced or what it was, but all right. So there's that, and let's see here. There's 5. So they're literally, we got 36. So there's one that's going to be over there by itself. So just so you know that there's one off to the side by itself. All right. We'll have Mr. Poole use his phone. He can be the timer man. We'll get a timer started, and we're. I feel like I'm going to get another glass just in case I need a drink.
That's a good call.
I feel like we're going to need some sustenance here. I don't know. We're going to see. All right. If we have to. We got 36 on each side, so keep that in mind. 10 minutes. We got 36. If we do 36 apiece, then I guess that gives you a gauge of how well we would do at Nathan's. Which side would you like, Mr. Poole?
I don't care.
All right, I don't care either. So we're ready. Well, we're not ready. We're technically not ready
We're not ready.
because I can actually increase the light if we need to. We're actually not ready because we haven't prepared. We haven't eaten hot dogs competitively in 4 years, at least 3. I'll have to go back and look. Correct me if I'm wrong. I have no idea, but I don't think. This is my random hot dog. I'm putting it up here and up there by itself because I don't know. And I don't know what technique I'm using. I don't know what system I'm using. If there is a system, I don't think there is. All I know is that it's been a long time since I competitively ate hot dogs, and I don't know how well this is going to go. But wish us luck.
Gotta adjust my situation.
He's adjusting his situation. I'm gonna make a minor adjustment to mine too. If we run out of water, we run out of water. There's nothing I can do. The only thing I can say is I'll put some water in this pot right here, and I'll put it up here. And if we need to grab it, we can grab it. Dunk it in the pot if you have to. I don't know. I don't know.
Marty's down here and ready for some
Marty's down there waiting for some debris because we know that that's all going to come from Mr. Pool's side.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario, there's some water in this bucket right here if we need it. I'll put it back here in case you need to put your cup in it and grab some more or something, you know? So, I don't know. So, Mr. Pool's going to set his timer for 10 minutes. You can watch the time on the live, and it doesn't look like it's super choppy right now, so it should be a decent one, and you're going to find out how well or not well we do in hot dogs.
All right.
Are you feeling this? I'm not feeling this either. Okay, we're gonna give it a go. So here we go.
You ready?
I'm as ready as I'm ever gonna be. I'm not ready, but I'm ready because I don't. This is completely. All right, here we go.
All right.
Hot dog run, first one in 3 or 4 years.
Yep.
All right.
3, 2, 1, go.
I don't know how close this sounds. I forgot how sludgy these things become.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Mr. Pool. Fun. Careful with the water. Not that far. So dry. Mm-hmm. Mm. No. That's very different. That's so real. So dry. I had about 36 and 7. Ah! Wow. I would say I'm out of practice, but not so bad. I'm not out of practice. Not bad at all for me. I think I could definitely get 50. No stretch, no prep, no hot dog runs for 4 years. About 36 and 7. Get it, Mr. Fool. You got 2 minutes. Marty's looking up all the hot dog splash. Comment down below on a scale of 1 to 10. How much do you think Mr. Pool feels like balls? Come on, 1 plate, you can get it. Minute 30. You can get it. 120. You can do it. Minute 10. This actually isn't bad considering we haven't done this in a long time. 49, you got it. Chipmunk out. Chipmunk out. Oh, you got it. We both use the 1-1 technique, which is 1 hot dog, 1 bun, 1 hot dog, 1 bun. Some guys use 2 buns, 2 hot dogs. I don't know. I think I can eat them faster as a unit if you want my honest opinion. I just said unit. 9 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, 1. That's it. Woo! Hit it. Yeah, dude. Oh, all right, so there you have it. There you have it. Yeah. Wow. All right. Andy does not look happy. He looks miserable. Oh. He looks miserable because that's awful.
So much air.
Yeah, so no preparation, no practices, no nothing. That's the first time Andy and myself have done hot dogs in, I would have to say, easily at least 3 years that we know of. 2020 maybe. So yeah, I did 36 in like just around 7 minutes. Andy finished them up. We did get to 36, and you got to realize too, Andy's capacity is much lower than it used to be because he quit for quite a while. So it's still pretty damn good. Pretty damn good for that. But yeah, like I said, if you guys enjoyed this live, make sure you share it. Make sure you like it. Andrew, Chrissy says you should marry her. He wants to know if you're rich. Yeah. We appreciate that, Jim. We appreciate it all. I'll go back through and read the comments here. Obviously, I missed them all while we were eating the hot dogs, but I do appreciate all you guys tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this little thing. You know, if you guys enjoy this kind of stuff, maybe we'll do lives and do fun eating stuff at the ends of them because it is kind of fun. As far as how do I feel, I don't feel horrible. I got plenty of space left. I could definitely, I would say at this point, I'd probably definitely have room for 55 to 60. It was a good gauge to kind of figure out where I'm at and how I feel. Next weekend, I got a donut contest at Angola, the donut capital of the world. I only did that because that's what the owner does. But Mr. Pool's going to be there. Molly's going to be there. I'm going to be there. It's going to be fun. But yeah, we appreciate you guys stopping in. There was about 150 people in here. That's awesome. Normal upload next Tuesday. I'll have one up. I'm not exactly sure what it's going to be yet, but I'll definitely have it in. Emily, here you come. I don't know, Amber. Maybe Mr. Pool. The Iceman. The Iceman. Andre Poulet, the Iceman.
Andre Poulet.
Andre Poulet, the Iceman. But yeah, I don't think we did horrible.
I mean, I did horrible.
Yeah, I don't know. You know, when you figure that when we were practicing there for a while, we were both in the upper 40s. I will personally say that back when I was actually practicing, I had contemplating doing an MLE. I actually practiced, and I was actually in the mid 50s. And that was with cased hot dogs too. That wasn't bar S. Bar S's. You know what's funny is people say that Nathan's are super salty because they're an all beef hot dog, but I think bar S's are super salty too because they're a cheap ass hot dog.
They are too.
So, all right, guys, signing out. We appreciate it. Thanks for stopping in. We'll see you on the next live.